It's showtime, baby.
All my niggas, all real niggas. 707 Young Phil, nigga. Used to rock a feeler with my heel figure. Then I got the Chevy, let it peel, nigga. Trail, nigga, I just want a black card. I just hit the backyard, running from the cop cars. Yeah, I did that mean. My niggas served the fiends, got berries and cream, no black star. Woke up feeling like a track star. Pull up in the hood, gripping wood, no hacksaw. No gang, that's Capcom. All ism, it ain't even got an app for. Yeah, said I represent the flats, boy. Just jumping, you can't even hit the backboard. Oh my God, Graham don't know how to act, boy. I guess I'm stunting, I should probably make him ask for it. Too much weed. I smoke too much weed. I'm on too much shit. I'm on too much shit. Just let me do my thing. Just let me do my thing. I smoke too much weed. I smoke too much weed. I'm on too much shit. I'm on too much shit. Just let me do my thing. Just let me do my thing. Been about business since '88. Why you fake pimping? Get your paper straight. Early morning shift, trying to make a play. Shit, I was broke for a minute, had to make a play. Blowing on cookie, Irvin, swerving all black in the back of that Suburban. Whole team working, team, I don't do the bourbon. Somebody said these niggas that it's curtains. Perfect, yes. Baby, am I worth it? Yes. If it's money online, I deserve it. Check. Keep the money online with some perfect net. A1, I just get up in a person. Check. No flex on neck, go for Dobby Peace. What was me? OMG, like I hit the lottery. Please don't bother me. I just wanna roll up, hold up, couple double cups, somebody pull up. Oh. I smoke too much weed. I smoke too much weed. I'm on too much shit. I'm on too much shit. Just let me do my thing. Just let me do my thing. I smoke too much weed. I smoke too much weed. I'm on too much shit. I'm on too much shit. Just let me do my thing. Just let me do my thing.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga said we don't give a fuck. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Hey, little nigga give a fuck. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, don't give a fuck.
Yeah, getting this money, living it up.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
Dropping in on 100-foot swell off the coast. Drink in my hand, blunt lit up to roast. Taking no time to relax my mind. Floating on the 7 seas, leaving folks behind. See, my grind is all about the weed and beat. And the shit that I sip to complete my technique. I'm that freak, the street by naked in the street. For the girls who like my surfboard and their meat. Here's a treat, got you wide open when I speak. As I press fast forward before hitting delete. Ooh, I see, like a stunt on the brink of jumping in the ocean just so I can think. At the bottom,
Got drugs?
yeah, I got 'em. And if you need something, yo, no problem. Thumbtack, living life on the road to success. Getting wavy out dispensary when I'm out west. Yes.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
To 2 a.m. in the morning and we still ain't done. Crack the dawn with this party till I see the sun. Rising up from the east, drink still ice cold. Rolling up another one because I'm feeling bold. Yeah, I got to be at work before it strikes 6. Got a bird in my lap and she's sorting my stick. I slide in the big dick and the girl starts to drive at the snap of the whip. Yeah. Wild horses on seesaws, penetrating whole rawhides and no draws. No flaws, no lumps or bumps on the snatch. I tidal wave smash smooth like a Cadillac. Ooh, I drive down her avenue. Thumbtack refuse to lose, to leave it in while I'm busting, spray it all on the map. I'm Pinocchio, baby, I got some strings attached. Come on.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
One more hit, one more shot, take it to the top. Champagne bottles go pop, in a Kia Forte, being chased by the cops. This shit don't stop. I'm on the freeway, 94, headed eastbound. Swam in a swimming pool of alcohol and drowned. So wavy, swerving lanes and stuff. The big bad wolf, I huff and puff, and blow the whole house of cards away. Spitting bars on tracks with no delay. Yo, did you hear what I say? I drop chocolate until I see Judgment Day. Ricky Bobby shaking bait, while the girl is passing cake. Ain't no limit what I make. I stay gravy while I stay awake.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, baby.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, baby.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Y'all party people going through your dance. Get your wave on, let me see them hands to fall.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, baby.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I spit, hogging dogs, ice cream balls. Girls in bikinis, got flex your arms, cause it's summertime. 619 on the hot street. Rolled up the fresh street, drove down to my street. Roswell, the heart of the Emerald City, where playboys play and Jill Jack over money. The nitty gritty shit, they got to stay busy. Making rap slap and dog whipping kitty. The meow meow arena, chow chow. We came up out the crack, the concrete, they asked how. SB comes sharper than a razor blade, with more bang bang than AKs and hand grenades. Explosive lyrics that make your head spin. Engaged and dropped in, these skills is frightening. And lightning with lightning, electrifying. Come round here with chicken shit, man, ass fine. Yeah, we still on the map. Don't roll with the rap. SD, where you at? Ellen South on the 94, east of the 805, real soldiers on the grind. Rolling down to the gas lamp, setting up boot camp, wood, don't need the show. From the front to the back, white, yellow, black, brown, that's how we stack. We the cornerstone, 1904. Step back, world, SD kicking the dough like Conquistador. We gon' rob it still, a small slice of the pie from the music gift. From southeast to south side to northwest. You smoke weed like drinking, don't do stress. They come down to my town, see what's happening. Where every day is Christmas, we stay rapping. Toes tapping, crowds on their feet clapping. It's so good, your mom's the first hand slapping. The backside of road rides and street cruising. From sunset to sunrise, we stay grooving. It's so amusing, living in the finest state. Paddle up on 98, got me feeling great. So when I wake and the ground starts to shake, I don't trip on it, y'all, cause I made the earth quake. So, yeah, we still on the map. Don't roll with the rap. SD, where you at? Show. Ellen South on the 94, east of the 805, real soldiers on the grind. Rolling down to the gas lamp, setting up boot camp, wood, don't need the stamp. From the front to the back, white, yellow, black, brown, that's how we stack.
There you go, city, gotta rep my city. There you go, city, gotta rep my city. There you go, city, gotta rep my city. There you go, city, gotta rep my city.
Sure. No cap. Yeah.
Called it the source to get the middleman. They thought we was playing. Now I see no more business plan. Wait, them options, chess, not checkers. Own everything. You gotta stay clever. Go to the source to get the middleman. They thought we was playing. Now I see no more business plan. Wait, them options, chess, not checkers. Own everything. You gotta stay clever. I'd rather shoot the under. I'm not flashing unless it's my kick game. Please don't gas. Remember being on that corner, handing out flyers. Hoping one day I'd be that headliner. Grind don't stop, cause you got issues. Just keep that focus, that's how you get through them clouds. Just keep pushing, I stay behind the pot, fat stay cooking. No 360, we good over here. Just keep dropping to catch their ears. No tear, no, the boy never complained. But one thing for sure, I was put here to entertain. Learn the game, A to Z. got my own lawyers, so you better come right with me. It's Fetty. Fetty is not just a name. That's what I want about this game. Yeah. Call it the source, forget the middleman. They thought we was playing. Now we said no more business plan. Wait, them options, chess, not checkers. Own everything. You gotta stay clever. Go to the source, forget the middleman. They thought we was playing. Now we said no more business plan. Wait, them options, chess, not checkers. Own everything. You gotta stay clever. Yeah, yo, chicken like I'm on the corner. Trying to build that brand. On my Ted Turner, I'm a running by nature. Get to that black top, call me Diddy, cause I don't stop. Rock a party and promote the shows. I'm all in my bag, ain't worried about a hose. Move up that food chain, don't need to stunt. I'ma cash out everything, no room for a front. Strategize, put that play in motion. I'm a hut, pump fake, touch them, got them frozen. Chicks chosen, cause they see that shine. I ain't doing it for nothing, I'm staying on my grind. Create more, force is strong. Get them better results on every song. We own, now I'm looking back. On my job, slay every track. Yeah.
I'm from the CA, that's California. I rep the Bay Life, we be bending corners. I'm with the hustlers that'll run up on you. Ain't with the fuck shit, nigga, you don't wanna. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. I go hard, nigga, fuck with me. Got it on lock, swear the glove in me. Pockets on swole with a bankroll. Bam fam in control, so we in the zone. Moving fast pace, my niggas love it. With the world in my hands, my nigga is nothing. Never fuck with fake hoes, my nigga, they funny. They try to set us all up, they come up as dummy. I treat these hoes like a trash can. Unwrap them, throw them out like they last man. No love lost here, I'm a bad man. Villain of the year, you understand? I'm from the CA, that's California. I rep the Bay Life, we be bending corners. I'm with the hustlers that'll run up on you. Ain't with the fuck shit, nigga, you don't wanna. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, I'm stopping with my giants. My raiders start a riot. If you really wanna try it, come to the bay. I ain't lying, stampeded with my elephant. Damn, the road is eloquent. Yeah, my girl, she's having sip. We sipping bottles, getting bent in. My cousin hit me up, told me slide through. I told him if it's for the bay, you know what to do. I'ma hop on a mic like a beast dog. Don't you know I was born and raised on these streets, dog? I could walk from King to Lundy with no problems with me. And as you see, bruh, I don't need no goons around me. I like to roll with small circles. Yeah, they call me smooth, but don't let these bars hurt you.
I'm from the CA, that's California. I rep the Bay Life, we be bending corners. I'm with the hustlers that'll run up on you. Ain't with the fuck shit, nigga, you don't wanna. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey. I'm the type of like to smoke a lot of green, maybe pop a pill, sip a little lean. Yeah, I like to have fun all night, drink a little drink, on the stars light. I'm the type of like to smoke a lot of green, maybe pop a pill, sip a little lean. Yes, I like to have fun all night, drink a little drink, snort a little white. Drink a little drink, snort a little white. Yes, the Boston, take a quick flight, puff a little drink, twist it off the white, smoke the best draw. I don't do light, call me great running cloud, cause I'm high in the kite. Hall in the club with my thugs to the right. Let's fuck the sausage party, I need something thick and right. Maybe thick and light, or something thick and dark. I'm a great bunny. like a beat when I knock it out the park. Done when I hunt it like a shark. Gave something tight, so the sharper than the dark. Let's fuck with Marks. Money real lit. About the fast life, money hoes and hoes, this shit. I'm the type of like to smoke a lot of green. Maybe pop a pill, sip a little lean. Yeah, I like to have fun all night. Drink a little drink on the stars light. I'm the type of like to smoke a lot of green. Maybe pop a pill, sip a little lean. Yes, I like to have fun all night. Drink a little drink, snort a little white. Drink a little drink, snort a little white.
Rolling like cheese, nigga smoking like John. We don't give a fuck, do it all night long. Really with the shit, nigga, fire up that bone. Fire up that blood, if you ain't got it, don't front. I'ma keep making profit off these narcotics. Keep moving gay, nigga, fuck your garbage. You want it, I got it, cops can't stop it. The Glock got pop it, so don't short stop it. I need my meal for every sale. Got a zip right now on my G scale. Make another gram when I shake the spit tail. It's back to the trap to whip another batch. Crack rock, move it on the black top. Crack rock, move it on the black top.
I'm the type of like to smoke a lot of green. Maybe pop a pill, sip a little lean. Yeah, I like to have fun all night. Drink a little drink on the stars light. I'm the type of like to smoke a lot of green. Maybe pop a pill, sip a little lean. Yes, I like to have fun all night. Drink a little drink, snort a little white.
Yeah. What up, everybody? It's your boy DJ, bro. This is Happy Hour. Najee just showed up in the building. What's up, Najee? My brother from another mother. We're going to keep this going, give it until about 10 more minutes, until about 8:10, and then we're going to get it started. Let's go. Happy Hour, y'all.
Wait. Oh, dang. 10, 3, nigga, hey, get your mind right. Ain't no fruit, ain't no UV, it's just the limelight. These niggas hate me, who you love me, cause I rhyme tight. And I ain't finna write no hooker, bitch, in my life. And all that chillin' with the people get you sidetracked. I see you building, but be careful for the climax. We had some jumpers, ain't no telling who gon' try next. These niggas trippin', we gon' mix them like the Pyrex. When I was stuntin' on you niggas, it was slight work. You talked about me like you niggas had knew all about me. A nigga swore he had some partners, they was all around me. But I was reaching, man, that's just the way the mind work. When I was stuntin' on you niggas, it was slight work. I put your girlie in some loafers in a tight shirt. You working day shifts, you giving me that night work. A lot of niggas hit me now, I just be like, work. When I was stunting on you niggas, it was slight work. I might work twice as hard, just to show them niggas that they never was who we are. Back with cigars and Belvedere, no disregard. I've been with the bars, I'm right next to the Ritalin, boy. I'm doper than y'all. Matter of fact, I'm dope as them all. I can take my old bars and start quoting them off. I'm never impressed, and I understand the need to evolve. If you think I changed, I did, and I still flame the blick. Mac truck, make you pick lanes and stick. Big chains and sticks, I'm still lame and lit. Look, I'm done with the liquor and love ballads, insecurities, missed opportunities, steam challenges, sadomasochists preach to the masses, posing as apathists, actual characters playing out a fictional narrative. Love is something you teach, hate is something inherited. I really never gave it my all. Guess I'm arrogant. I really gave my brother them bitches because of my hesitance. I'm really real as fuck, so I'm really numb to embarrassment. I really gave a fuck, maybe two, and you made a mess of it. I'm really having fun with a blunt, deleting your messages like, pull up in the hood, check my references. I've been big bro, start respecting it. You can question my actions, never my penmanship. You can question my methods, but my intent is stiff. You think you special, don't you, nigga? You weren't special until after we put pressure on you, nigga. Showed you up and made you feel you had to flex up on a nigga. Now you rapping twice as hard and half as many people feel it, nigga. Like lick to the Q, I come with it. Me and QP the P, what's up with it? I chill with the rap cause I'm done with it. Feel how you wanna feel, take it and run with it, nigga. Now for real, dead for real. Fuck nigga. Feel how you wanna feel, nigga. Really don't care. They got bills to pay and shit. Motherfucker depending on me, nigga. I ain't had the time to be worried about you, nigga. You and your motherfucking pride. Fuck you, nigga. Not you, nigga. I'm talking about other niggas, nigga. You know what I'm talking about. Shit. So pussy ass, nigga. Get a job, nigga. You gotta have a job to even argue with me, bro. I'm not finna argue with no jobless ass nigga, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
Do this for guys. Hey. Who's on the beat?
This is the Legion.
Come on. It's how
jealousy. The top gets lonely. Realize everybody in your yes, it's good. So I got my black fitted cap, SF full time, the trumpet and a couple tips. Say I'm thinking in the Uzi and about it one day. Straight to the bitch strip, shaking like earthquakes. So many flavors, all fit like touch states. And I say birthday, might as well make my acquaintance, cause in the middle we all won't be wasting better than naked. This particular girl had an ass like a basketball. She made the thing dribble, bounce out, bounce and fall. Ran her back up to don't y'all. And that's the type of trick I'm sending for that quack, y'all. Buy anything that I want to. I can have any girl that I want to. They say this rain I lose, that's what I want you. I'm a bone, I'm full, second and revenue, baby. The top gets lonely. Realize everybody at your home. Success brings jealousy. I said success brings jealousy. The top gets lonely. Realize everybody at your home. Success brings jealousy. Hood up and get done up, that's on the hood. Player here to sleep with fishes and misunderstood. Cause I never check a set and fucking on sight. Could the beef cause it's started but it never tight. I've been out from the get-go. I've been steaming that scorch from the get-go. I've been boiling that since from the get-go. A real veteran that I act like an original. Oh yeah, yeah, what can we say? It's rapping the bank, oh yeah, yeah, that's what we say. So much money to make. Multiplication addition. Counting buck, that's a transition. 6 million. Buy anything that I want to. I can have any girl that I want to. They say this rain I lose, that's what I want you. I'm a bone, I'm full, second and revenue, baby. The top gets lonely. Realize everybody at your home. Success brings jealousy. I said success brings jealousy. The top gets lonely. Realize everybody at your home. Success brings jealousy. My whole life, cause he's been hating on. They try to shake me, try to break me, try to take me out of my zone. But still I'm gon' get my cash. I'm still gon' ride, I'm still gon' be my living. Taking care of business. Get my finger on the trigger for no tripping. Ain't no sipping up with the juice missing. No pretend black house with no limits. Hey, buy anything that I want to. I can have any girl that I want to. They say this rain I lose, that's what I want you. I'm a bone, I'm full, second and revenue, baby. The top gets lonely. Realize everybody at your home. Success brings jealousy. I said success brings jealousy. The top gets lonely. Realize everybody at your home. Success brings jealousy.
Water and weed, get on this motherfucking mic and I just slaughter the beat. Act like there's eggshells all day when you walk on my street. See the sharks all around you like you lost that deep. Yeah, you soft like my seats, baby. The 500 count. Catch me with a pity in the city getting blunted out. Will be like a shimmy when I'm in him, I just gun it out. Used to give a shit, I guess I just be like, fuck it now. Ducking down from buckshots. See him flying through the hood, ricocheting off the bus stops. If you made it through that shit, I give you much props. It ain't no time or patience for you blood clots. Like kind on that beat, got enough knocks. Amani J stay open in a jump rock. It's all synchronized, the energy and love lock. And you can call yourself a boo, you think that must stop.
You know what they say, two company but three can play. Fuck up the beat, the show, and the stage. Still high beat cause we from the Bay. You know what they say, who's company but three can play. Fuck up the beat, the show, and the stage. Still high beat cause we from the Bay.
Never will I let them see me, no, I just might let them see me come up like it's on the TV, but don't give me that slate. Slide my CD, press tape. me up, gas spray, babe. Always wanna call me that, but I'm like, yo, I be at. Music is the only track where you see me show my ass, and I got cake. Act a father-fucking fool when I'm in the room. Blending family jewels with the womb. Write the real, work the rhyme, take the time to take it there. Clear the air and make you mine. My music, your Valentine. I'm taking rhyme, bring my life. Both sides that babers, no soul, pay my people, my mind. Unconventional in my rhymes. Carving up the space, so I'll hold behind my eyes. See one too many scenes that have me close them tight. So I hold my vision high and I grip that mic. You know what they say, two company, but three can play. Fuck up the beat, the show, and the stage. Still hype because we from the Bay. You know what they say, two company, but three can play. Fuck up the beat, the show, and the stage. Still hype because we from the Bay.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? Happy hour.
Yo.
We got Fetty, Najee in the building.
Love with it.
What's good with you, man?
Chilling.
Same.
How's everybody Friday?
Ooh, man, I'm tired. I'm beat, boy. I'm done.
I'm tired too.
Man, how many other half?
Man. It's been a long week.
Yeah, it's been a very long week, dude. And I got a wedding tomorrow. I got to do a wedding tomorrow, so.
About to go turn it out.
Oh, yeah.
Man, appreciate Ro did his motherfucking thing. We had a little event, man. Ro came.
Yeah.
Everybody had a great time. I keep getting asked when we doing it again, just for the simple fact people came and had a really good time. So shout out, man. DJ Ro did his thing. Kept people in the mix, like for real.
Right on, man. Right on. So yeah, man. I don't know what we're gonna get down with tonight, but
oh man. Oh, it's just us two tonight?
I think it's just us two, dude.
Oh.
I think we solo, man. We're gonna have to do our thing. Us two and Najee. Najee gonna ride for a little bit.
Man, let's just do it. Let's just do it basically. Talk about a little stuff, and then just spin some music. Shit.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? What are we talking about in current events today?
Well, what do y'all think about Trump being arrested, so to speak?
Oh man, y'all fall for that shit.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I think it's the phoniest stuff ever, man. They keep every other day,
bro. He got
trying to put something on him.
He got indicted, but when little Pookie get indicted, nigga, they come and get your ass and you go to jail, and it's for real. He was the president. They ain't gonna let it look like that because he's a United States president. As fuck messed up as that man is, they're not gonna let him look weak.
That's true.
It's about the American government and the perception to the outside world. Yeah, they gonna make it look like he getting in trouble, but he ain't really gonna get in no trouble.
Nah.
Bill Clinton went through the same shit. The nigga lied.
I remember. Yep.
He was supposed to go to jail too. Never went to jail.
Never went to jail.
You feel me? So
Reagan.
Come on. They just be saying that shit because he did some fucked up shit, and they gotta make it look like, you know, the whole Capitol and him, like, go get him and shit. You know what I'm saying? He sparked that whole shit off. Now, when the Black Panthers did that shit in Sacramento, nigga, them niggas still in jail to this day for that shit.
Yeah, they pulled up. Yeah, they didn't play with the Black Panthers.
And they was just going up there to the wrong room, bro. It wasn't even like they was intentionally going in there. They was going to talk to a senator about went to the wrong fucking room and ended up on the floor. But still, and they just end up walking in there. These motherfuckers went and shit on people's desks. Man, did all kind of shit. I ain't still heard no all these people that was up at that bitch. Where's the indictments for all this shit? Fuck Trump for right now. I want to see all you motherfuckers think
all of them.
Sorry, because if black people would have marched on the Capitol, nigga, we would have been under the jail on our way to Guantanamo Bay. Come on.
Exactly. I agree 100%.
Actually,
We would have been all toe back.
No different. Sorry.
We would have been all toe back.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I don't believe it till I see it. They saying he got indicted. I'm like, all right, bro. Let's see if he really get charged. It's the third time he got indicted.
Yep.
And so if he got the first two times, what makes us think it's gonna be any different?
Right.
It's not.
No, it's not. And it's funny to me because a lot of folks was surprised when he won the presidency, and I'm like, y'all surprised for real? like y'all didn't think this country was racist for real, for real?
Oh yeah, they didn't think that.
They really didn't, and that's crazy to me. There's not a time I remember when I didn't feel like this country was racist. You know what I'm saying? My son is 6, and he be asking questions. He's like, "Are all police bad?" And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that they're not.
Yeah, they do. You just gotta be careful. That's what I would tell my sons. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, man, all of this shit going down with all of, bro. Like I said, it's never gonna be a president that goes to fucking jail. The United States is not gonna let it go down because that, like I said, it makes us look weak. So,
of course, and you know, to me, they all in the same boat. You know, they might want to say that they against Trump. But really, a lot of them support Trump. When Trump was in office, a lot of them was voting the same way that he was voting.
Yep, it was. And you got to remember, he was the president, right? So guess what presidents get? Lobbied. You know what I mean? You know when you get lobbied by big pharma and big railroad and big metal and steel and all that, they get money. Trump get money from these people to pass certain laws. And guess what? He done found out some secrets, and I'm pretty sure them people don't want their secrets out because y'all know how the government do. You know what I'm saying? We didn't watch movie after movie showing COINTELPRO and more devious shit than that. And bro, like, come on.
Yep.
No way.
Hey y'all, we got Sean in the building. He's
What
in the
up?
building.
Hey,
what up, Sean? Tearing up them top ramen, boy. He tearing that stuff up.
That looks
hey, this ain't wrong. This ain't no top ramen, bro. This is some
That's
shit
good.
I made. This is
my
legit,
bad.
bro. Yo, man, I fucked around and threw around made some real ramen and then made me some fucking some salmon in the goddamn air fryer, made my own sauce and shit. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I don't fuck around, bro. Like, hey, this nigga don't need no damn top ramen. If I'm gonna make ramen, nigga, I make fucking restaurant ramen, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, your boy knows how to make sushi too. So, you know, I save money because I make my wife sashimi full sushi spreads. I spend like a quarter of what we spend in a goddamn sushi restaurant. I make a spread that would cost $300.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Your boy found out he had some skills during COVID.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong. That's dope.
Oh yeah.
That's dope.
Oh man. In other news, celebrity news. Oh, you guys see what's up with Lil Meech? They got him going viral, walking out of that chick's house. Everybody talking about that shit. Like, what the fuck is all this shit about?
You said they had who going viral?
Lil Meech. I guess.
Boy.
I guess he dates like some singer. I believe her name is Summer Walker or something. And like they got him on somebody's Ring camera coming out of some chick house. He was saying it was his cousin. So y'all, if y'all ever see the clip, do y'all think? My question is, do y'all think that was his cousin? We're gonna do a poll, and next show I'm gonna tell y'all the answer. Y'all think it was his cousin?
I'm gonna be the black sheep. Yep, that was his cousin.
Oh, you think it's his cousin? I'm gonna go negative. He was following her moves too shy.
Hey, I'm gonna quote Outkast. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too.
Okay. Guilty. Nah, that's
Hey.
trying. Y'all.
Hey, like Cedric the Entertainer used to say, man, lay you like a play, cousin.
Oh boy. I think that's real ratchet nowadays. Women be sleeping with niggas and be calling them brother. That shit
Yeah.
is real ratchet.
Yeah, that's no, that's some bullshit.
Ratchet. We missing Shantae is under the weather tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We just got the fellas rocking with you tonight, and we keeping you tuned in with DJ Rowe in the mix.
Yeah. Happy hour, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
So Fetty, man, tell us a little bit about what went down on Saturday.
Oh man, we had a ball, man. Had a few artists come out, just some close friends and some new friends come out and perform. And I kid you not, man, I got so many people that watched it. I got so many views off that stuff, man, and people just hit me up, just excited to see what's going on and want to be a part of the next one. So we're gonna do it on, I believe, the 19th or something like that. So I got to talk to you, and that should be good tomorrow for you anyway. That I was telling you about. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna do it again if you free. You know what I'm saying?
So now, I had personal questions myself anyway. Speaking of your thing, so now I noticed you had a lot of different different group of rappers that was there.
Yeah,
is that all? Is that all a part of your group, or are they all like different individual rappers or what?
Yeah, no. A lot of them are close friends. I mean, not close friends, but artists in the circle of artists that when we do a lot of stuff, they usually included into that. So shout out to all the people that came out, you know what I'm saying, and performed and had a good time, man. It wasn't no incidents, no fighting.
Yeah, it was cool.
We looked at the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was out there playing fight night in the backyard while he's spinning tunes, people dancing. And when we did the performance, people was actually engaging, and you know what I'm saying? You seen that though, bro? Like it was like
that was good. That was dope.
It was like people wasn't just staring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not engaging. People were actually like, hey, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like really cool. I don't care if it's 10 people there or it's 10,000 people. As long as you got people that's around and they having fun, that's all that matters.
Bro, quality versus quantity every time, man.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
I live by that rule.
I'd rather have 3 people when I'm spinning. I'd rather have 3 people on the dance floor that are feeling the music than 200 people that are standing around being judgmental, coming up to me asking me like trying to treat me like I'm my goddamn Spotify fucking playlist and shit.
Man,
bro, I can't tell you how many times I've been up in a house music club and on a house music night spinning house music, and I get some idiot rolling up talking about can you play Britney Spears or can you play some hip hop? I'm like, bitch. You were in a house music nightclub on a house music night, and you rolled up in here and wanted to hear some Too Short, bitch. No, I'm not. I'm like,
let me do my job.
Exactly. Like, this is not. She's like, oh well, and then or somebody rolled up and asked me for a track, and I'm like, no, I ain't got that. And they said, well, can I plug my phone in real quick? I got it here on my phone.
Whoa,
bro. Like at that point, I wanted to turn into Mike Epps and on How High and be Baby Powder and just reach over and be like, somebody powder my hand up. Somebody powder my hand up real quick. Somebody powder it up real quick.
Yep.
But what I started doing was I started bringing a spray bottle and I put it on mist and I wrote on the spray bottle, "Bitch be gone" spray.
Oh boy.
And when people come and ask me stupid shit, I just start spraying with the bottle, and I hold up the bottle and say, "Bitch be gone," and then all their friends will start laughing at them.
Damn.
Like, no.
Hey, y'all both DJs. Is it disrespectful for people to come up and do that when you're a DJ and it is your job to keep people like, you know what I'm saying?
If the dance floor is packed, you don't walk up and you say, can you play something that's in a totally different format and say, can you play this? Because everybody will be. This will make everybody dance. And the
Yeah,
dance floor is
it's-
packed already. You like what?
No.
What?
Are you blind?
Are you serious? No. Because I spin everything. I spin hip hop. I spin reggaeton. I spin dance hall. I mean, my house music DJ. I spin UK garage. I spin all different kinds of formats and stuff. Different gigs. I'll play pop, top 40. I play whatever I have to. Because I play for the gigs that pay me, and they give me a specific format. Even when I do corporate events or weddings and stuff like that, I sit down and I establish an actual playlist of formats of what they want, and I have that tailor made so that when somebody comes up and asks me for some ridiculous ass shit, I'm like, fuck no, get away, get out, no, and you know what I gotta say is I call this I'm gonna be real. It's WGA, white girl audacity is what it is, because WGA, straight up white girl audacity, because them the ones that will roll up when you are playing and literally be in the middle of a set. The dance floor is packed, everyone is grooving, screaming, having a good time, and they will walk up and they will ask you to play the most ridiculous random shit and then get pissed off if you don't fucking play it.
Right.
Like
yeah, Fetty's people is a cool crowd, man. They didn't bother me. They just let me do it. I loved it. And usually what happens if you let the DJ do what he do, it's usually going to be a good party.
Yep. So. Yep. Yeah, bro. But Roselle, you can hey, as a DJ, you can feel me on this. Like, as you know what? And honestly, I blame the digital age for this problem, because when I was doing gigs and we were spinning and everything was vinyl, I never had that problem. Someone come up randomly, ask me for a track, and I'd be like, and then here I am with my 30 crates of records and shit. I'm like, I'll try and look for it. I may or may not have it. That's kind of not the format. And the people was like, okay, cool. But if you got it, drop it on. But no one cared. But with the digital age and making of everything accessible, people will be coming up. Oh, can you download it? Well, can I plug my shit into your deck? No, bitch, you cannot plug shit into my deck. Get away. Bitch, be gone. No. I had some white boy roll up talking about, hey, can I get on the decks real quick? Almost punched that motherfucker in the throat.
Damn.
In the club, rolled up, drunk as shit with his homies and talking about, yo, I'm a DJ, I'm like, okay, that's cool. He's like, hey, dog, let me get on them decks. What? Came in the booth, walked behind the DJ booth, and tried to get on the decks while I'm spinning in the club. Bruh.
That's disrespectful.
Bruh, these motherfuckers, hey, WGA. White girl audacity is what I call it, because the normal white boys won't do that, but it's when they get enough, they go into that white girl audacity thinking they privileged and they can just walk up and do shit, because one of their friends did that shit on YouTube or did that shit on fucking Instagram or something, rolled up in the deck, DJ, and smash threw the DJ some money and shit, and the DJ let them drop, fuck up they set for like 2 tracks and then threw them out the booth. But they want that to be that 15 minutes of fame on Instagram or Snapchat or fucking or goddamn TikTok, whatever the fuck they on, and they thinking they can just roll through and do that. But yeah, I know we don't play that shit. You roll up in a spot. Most of us, I'm like, you lucky. I just looked at him sideways, and I looked over at security, and security looked at me, and I just had to give him the head nod and the finger snap and point, and they nodded. Next thing you know, 3 security guards grabbed these drunk ass white boys and threw them out the club. Get out.
Oh boy. As well, they should. The motherfuckers shouldn't be coming fucking with y'all. Like y'all. That's why y'all DJ.
Yeah.
You keep the party lit.
That's like me walking into a motherfucking computer. When they say that shit to me, I have to remind them. I'm like, I'm working, right? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, so what do you do for a living? They're like, oh, I work in this, I work in that position. I'm like, okay, so I could come up in your office, come up onto your desk, take your phone, take your computer, and say, hey, let me talk to your client real quick, or let me do this at your job. Hey, let me. Hey, you know what? Oh, are you writing code for this game? Cool. Let me sit down. Let me write a few lines of code really quick, and let me hop in your presentation really fast, and let me present to the people in your board meeting. And they're like, oh no, you can do that. I'm like, well, why the fuck you think you can come up here and jump on my decks? Straight up, they're like, oh, I'm like, yeah, bitch. I'm working. I ain't running up in trying to take over your job. Why are you trying to come up in mine?
Yeah, yeah. That, you know, to me, and that's something else that I think a lot of people don't be realizing is, you know, nowadays, you know, when people perform and stuff, that's what's missing. Like
Yeah.
teams used to have a DJ, and the DJ would know they set, and it would kind of get scratched in and drops and this and that. And you don't have that too often no more. And I think that's what's missing from like underground music and stuff.
Well, so
like,
bro, but that's what I do though. But see, even though I'm playing house music and shit, that's what I do. I know the difference is, see, with the digital age, all these people thought, you know, wanted to become bedroom DJs, and the DJ software like auto mix and the controls and shit. You know, I don't fuck that, dude. I have never touched a motherfucking sync button. Fuck that. As long as I put tape over the sync button. I turn off all sync features. You know what I'm saying? I scratch, I mix. I don't use no motherfucking effects. You know how I use effects? I use the goddamn EQ, the fucking highs, mids, and lows. I actually blend my tracks. I'm like, for every transition, my tracks are playing together for a minimum of 30 to 60 seconds before I transition one track out to the next. So I create my remixes. I ain't got to fucking do, you know, I ain't got to do all this, you know, using effects and track separation and shit. No. I'll take two different beats, drop them on top of each other, and then on my third deck, I'll bring in an acapella of another track, you know, and go by ear. I don't watch no BPMs. I go by ear. I'll listen for the right spots. I'll find that little sample portion. And the one thing I may do is I may take a little sample loop of that acapella, but then bring that in. But I'll sync that to the decks, to one of the decks, because, you know, my controller, I got 4 decks. So I'll sync that to one of the decks. So I'll have 2 tracks playing together, creating a, you know, got the mids from one, got the lows from another, got the highs. So it's, you know, it's a whole new beat, and it's jamming. And then I'll bring in the acapellas. I'll scratch in the acapellas off a 3rd or 4th track. And, you know, and people be like, oh, where that remix come from? I'm like, I'm doing that shit live, bro. They're like, what? And they watch me and they flip out. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, DJing. They're like, DJing. I'm like, this is actually DJing. Like, oh, I thought you just guys kind of just put the no. That's
you know, I got a question for you, Sean. This is one of the questions I've asked other DJs. Is like with the sync button. I've never used the sync button, but even if you're brand new at it, I mean, if you don't know how to cue a track, how can you still sync it?
Well, no, the thing is, the way I every person I've taught how to DJ is I teach them this way. I say, one, you got to know your music. You got to know how your music is broken down. You got to know how different formats of music are actually structured. You got to know that house music changes, goes 32 beats and changes every 32 beats. It changes, either add something or drop something, but that's when the music changes every 32 beats. Okay. Hip hop is the redhead stepchild, because hip hop goes every 16 beats. Every 16 beats is when the track changes. And the thing is, you got to know what you're playing. So you got to know your music. So you don't bring your track in on the 1 and the fucking 16. You don't bring it on the 1 and the 8. No, you bring it in on the 1 and the 1 on each track. And if you understand that, and then you got to know your music, know your tracks. You don't just slam fucking tracks into each other. No, you got to know your tracks. Okay, know when the beats are going to build up on this one. Okay, when's the bass line going to drop out? Okay, cool. So I'm going to match these beats up into here. And then, so when the bass line drops out on this one, I'm going to bring the bass line up on this one.
Right.
And that's when that's DJing. That's how I learned. I learned on an old school mixer, bro. I am lucky enough. I didn't realize, I thought they were just torturing me, but, you know, I got trained by like some of, like, you know, some actually guys that are big names, because I was DJing with these guys when they were, you know, they were like coming up and stuff. And you know, I was hanging out with Andy Caldwell. I was hanging out with fucking Cascade. I was hanging out with fucking, you know, with Donald Glod and fucking Carl Cox. All these, because they were just doing small razor shit, and I was a promoter, and I was hanging out with these guys. So I picked up, they showed me tips and tricks, and everything was all vinyl then. And I was playing, I'm gonna date myself, bro. I was playing before the mixers had BPM counters on them, bro. When we were on Technics MK2s, and the mixer I learned on, bro, was the actual, they wouldn't let me touch the Pioneer DJM 600 at that time. They made me learn how to blend and mix beats on a motherfucking old school Yuri fucking disco mixer. Yuri's have dials, bro. They don't have there's no sliders, there's no crossfader. It's all dials. You couldn't crossfade no track. You had to blend your shit in, and then the add-on component was the highs, mids, and lows. So that was the Yuri with the add-on, bro. And that's what I learned how to mix on. And, you know, they basically made me learn how to blend fucking 2 tracks for 60 seconds on goddamn vinyl.
Damn.
2 records. And as you know, turntables, unlike digital, you get them blended, they'll stay. Turntables, you gotta on fucking vinyl, you gotta constantly
you gotta be
mess with that
constantly
pitch
tweaking the
tempo.
record.
Yep, constantly either spin it up, pulling it back. But I learned all the tricks. So and then they taught me. Then they got me before they actually put me in the clubs. They made sure that I could play on fucking 3 turntables, bro. 3 motherfucking turntables. So now when I get on digital stuff, people are amazed that I can literally mix 2 tracks, queue up a third one. I could be playing on 3 or 4 fucking CDJs in the club and talking to people, and then not even looking at the mixer while I mix one track in and just queue up another one. And they're like, "Did you just? How the fuck?" I'm like, "Bro, this ain't shit." I'm like, if you came from this is a walk in the park compared to what it's like, man, I was learning the goddamn trenches and now I'm in a fucking penthouse. This is easy.
And so what do y'all use to DJ nowadays?
Well, the industry standard is that you'll find in every club is the Pioneer CJ 2000 NX2s and usually an A9 or a Pioneer DJM 900 NX2. That's pretty much the standard. A lot of clubs now are upgrading their to CDJ 3000s, which is really cool. They got a lot of cool features and stuff on them. It makes life a little bit easier, but it just makes your music a little bit more accessible and you can like see your playlists and stuff. But yeah, and then they're switching to like the newer mixers. But what I'm telling everybody now, because I got some inside info on it, is that recently what made headlines is that the 2 things, you had your 2 top dogs. You have Pioneer, which basically owns all the industry standard for stuff, and then you had Rane, because Rane is you have Serato and everything like that. Well, Pioneer bought Rane.
Damn.
So Pioneer now owns Serato. They've said they're going to keep Serato alive, but do I trust them to do that? No, because Pioneer has Rekordbox, and Rekordbox is embedded on every single piece of hardware and firmware. If you have Rekordbox and you use the DJ software, or you use it just for sequencing, loading your tracks and getting them on your stuff, you need to know Rekordbox because it's embedded. You can sync with your stuff, and if you plug your shit, as long as you have Pioneer software, you plug into any Pioneer piece of equipment, it all talks to itself and it goes. So I'm telling every DJ I know, if you're a Serato head, you need to get on Rekordbox and start learning Rekordbox, because you don't want to be caught ass out, because now that Pioneer will slowly start to phase out fucking Serato.
Man,
they did that.
That would suck.
They did that shit. They did that shit before, when Pioneer and Serato Pioneer and Rane had a partnership, and that Pioneer had put out a mixer. I think it was the S9 or something, and the S9 had the Serato built into the Pioneer mixer already. Well, then Pioneer released their own software. They released the first version of Rekordbox, and that was a conflict of interest between Pioneer and Rane. And those two started butting heads for a minute. And for a while, it was for like almost 6-8 months, Pioneer had stopped supporting and releasing drivers on their equipment for Serato. You had to go to like Rane's site and download a patch that was buggy as fuck that may or may not have worked on any Pioneer equipment. So yeah, but so now that but then they work shit out and everything's been fine for years now. But now that Pioneer has acquired Rane, the only reason that they would, I'm looking, this is from all my experience and everything I've seen, especially with software companies, what's going to look to happen is, now that Pioneer has acquired Rane, and Rane is the one who owns Serato, Pioneer is going to take all they goddamn, Pioneer's going to take all the fucking developers for Serato, pull them into Rekordbox, and you're going to see some upgrades to Rekordbox, because right now Serato is what you use if you're using if you're still on the turntables, if you're still using the control arms and records and stuff. Serato is what you use. If you're on CDJs, it's Rekordbox. It's Rekordbox all the way. What you're going to start to see happening is Rekordbox, at the end of Rekordbox 5 and Rekordbox 6 has support for turntables in it now. So you're going to start, but it's not as good as Serato. Pioneer's going to pull all them. They're going to pull all the developers over to fix Rekordbox, and mark my words, in the next 3 or 5 years, Serato is going to disappear, and it's going to all be all Rekordbox. So, I'm telling every DJ now, if you plan on playing on the clubs, if you know Serato, it's a good time to start learning Rekordbox. Rekordbox is fucking hella easy. You know, it's pretty much just like Serato. It's super fucking easy, but it's if you plan to play out in the clubs, you need worldwide. This is about to be the industry standard. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you use, bro?
I used to use Serato, but I use and then from that I was using Tractor, but I've been using Rekordbox for like the last like 6-8 years, bro. I went through all the damn revisions and you know, Rekordbox is Rekordbox is solid because you know when I play in the clubs, all the clubs have CDJs. So I want to play on the software that's already embedded in the fucking firmware for the hardware that I'm playing on. Yeah. And it's very easy because I can all my playlists, because like in Serato, you build crates.
Yeah, right.
In Rekordbox, you make playlists. You just make playlists and you put your tracks and stuff in. So it's very super similar. The cool thing is with Rekordbox is you can plug, like if you know you're playing in a club, it's got CDJs and shit, you can literally take your flash drive or your SSD or whatever. And Pioneer actually released a really tight, smooth ass as solid state SSD drive. Is a terabyte drive. It's super small, compact, super fucking fast seek time, right? But basically you plug that shit in and you basically tell Rekordbox will see the drive, and you can tell it, you can select all your playlists and you can tell it export those playlists to the fucking drive, and it'll export all the playlists and files to the drive in the playlist format with all your fucking cue points. So then when you walk into the club and you plug it into whatever deck and you just go select it, all your shit pops up just like you're on your fucking regular shit.
Wow.
They make it universal, and that's on any piece of Pioneer equipment. I played on controllers. I played on XD. I played on the XDJ fucking XDJ fucking decks. I played on CDJs. Everything. You plug it in, and if it's Pioneer equipment, and your shit's with Rekordbox, you plug it in, all your shit populates. You're good. You don't have to do shit. And it's seamless between every single piece of hardware because they're the industry standard. So,
bro, I got a Rain 1, man. So I'm thinking I was gonna hook it up to Serato, man. So I might just go ahead and try what do you call it? Rainbox?
No, Rekordbox.
Rekordbox. I might try that then.
Yeah. Rekordbox is free,
and then
bro.
go through that with Rain.
Yeah. Rekordbox is free and shit like, and you can. What do you have, turntables and stuff at home, or do you have a?
I do have turntables. I got Technic 1200s. But those aren't what I usually use. I have a Newmark N62.
Yeah.
And I have a Rain 1, and I got an NV2.
Yeah, I would say, like I tell everyone, is like for controller wise, bro. If you plan on playing in club, if you want to hit up clubs and you want to be able to hop into a club wherever you at, get yourself a Pioneer controller, because the way the Pioneer controllers are set up, they are set up like the CDJs and a fucking mixer in a Pioneer mixer that you find in the club. Everything, the dials, the pitch, the jog wheel, everything. It is literally like what you have in. You're gonna walk in, like I can literally. I play on my Pioneer XDJ controller, but then I walk into any club, I hop on the CDJs, and it's the same feel. The knobs, the buttons, everything's in the same places. The mixer, everything is in the same places. They design that way to make it feel, so make your seamless transition.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna have to do that then. I'm gonna have to jump on a Pioneer then and see what it's about.
Yeah, it's you won't be disappointed, bro. They got some really cool features and shit. So now it's a lot of the Pioneer controllers even come with Rekordbox. You know, okay. But the firmwares on them, like the firmware on the controllers and stuff, they're set up for to use both Rekordbox and Serato.
Hey, that'll be dope. Definitely, if you can switch between the two.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, just some inside info, man. I've literally watched over the past 10 years. I've watched it change. You know, I was on I started with Rekordbox 4 when it first came out, and I watched it when it changed from Record Box 4 to 5, and then all the new changes and revisions, and all the ones on to the end of Record Box to Record Box like 5.867, and then the launch of Record Box 6. And with Record Box 6, they have they actually have, you know, you can go, you have your basic version, but then you go into your performance mode. Your performance mode, you can have hella different functions. You can download like giant effects packs and map them to your controller. You can control fucking lights. It's got DMX function in there where you can sync lighting. Yes, you can hook up. Yeah, you could hook up your sound. You know, and the Pioneer makes a DMX like control box, so it runs out there. It takes an audio cable out of your deck, goes into that, and then it goes. You know, then you run. It's running the 5-pin XLRs out to all the lighting things, and you literally go in the software. You open up in the Record Box software. You go, oh, okay, click, and you can change. You can set up lighting configurations to match your fucking music.
Damn.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah, and you know it's got the DVS thing in there, which is for controlling turntables, and then the coolest thing that they added with Record Box 6 is track separation, bro. You can do live remixes. You can have it put a song in, and you can go into the track separation mode, and boom, pull the vocals out of one track.
They got that in Serato now too.
Yeah.
That's dope. I love that.
But imagine being able to do that on CDJs, bro, in the club, live.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't have to have a bunch of fancy equipment. You literally just because the thing is cool. Record boxes, you sit down with your laptop and you can plug your laptops directly into the fucking decks and in the mixer, and it all fucking and it talks to itself. It just goes into that's called link mode, and link mode will come in and the whole fucking software. And the software opens up and it like opens up hidden features within the fucking hardware. And then you can literally do track separation, create fucking live remixes, do hella shit.
Damn.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. I watched it all go down, bro. Years and years. Remember, I started playing. I'm really dating myself. I started spinning in 98.
Whoa.
Ooh. Yeah. I'll just tell you how long my ass has been behind the decks, bro. 98.
Own it.
Okay. Jeez.
Put that work in.
Yep.
That's dope.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Hey. So, hey, I tell all these DJs now, I'm like, motherfuckers be like, oh, yo, vinyl's coming. All these young kids be like, oh, yo, vinyl's coming back. It's great. I'm like, man, fuck vinyl. They're like, what? I'm like, bitch. Until you've had to DJ in San Francisco and carry fucking 20 crates of goddamn records down fucking 8 blocks.
Hey, tell them, man.
Rickety ass fucking
tell them.
With fucking when you show up to the gig, you got to have your fucking Ortophone nightclub needles and then your backup needles, and you got to have like fucking 5 cans of goddamn glide. You got to have a thing of Scotch tape and fucking a quarter to put on the needle fucking head, and then one to put on the fucking back arm to create the fucking balance, because some dumbass is jumping up and down in fucking front of the decks making needles jump off your fucking record.
I used to hate that, dude.
Yes.
Oh my God, you're bringing it back, dude.
Yeah. So I tell them now, I'm like, I earned the right to play on technology. I earned that shit because I have been through the trenches. There's a reason why DJ's got a +8 on the motherfucking guest list. It's so we can have 8 of our friends carry our fucking records up them fucking blocks, because we ain't getting no parking next to the front of the club. No, bitch, we had to park wherever the fuck we parked.
Hey, Sean, nobody knows that side though. Nobody sees that side.
We had to
don't see that side of it.
We had motherfucking carts and shit, fucking carting our fucking records down and shit down the goddamn block of rickety ass.
Yep.
You got crates of records on there, record bags. You got the big ass fucking Techniques bag on here that holds like fucking 300 records on your back with your headphones and shit. And fucking fuck those days, bro.
Plug in the crates.
Bro, I will bring my fucking right now. I show up with a fucking flash drive, a little fucking hard drive, and a fucking pair of headphones. I'm like, let's fucking do this.
Yep, that's it.
Technology is beautiful.
Yes. Fuck that. Motherfuckers can talk all the shit they want. I'm like, bitch, you have not been in the trenches.
Nope. Hey, they was watching me set up last Saturday for their gig, and I was little. That was nothing. If I would have had it, we was back in the day with
bro.
Oh, that would have killed me, dude.
Man, you broke that shit. Yeah, you got your shit real nice though, bro. You got it in cases and just pop this over that and lock it.
Yep.
And Roselle, remember the days back in the days you used to have to do shit like you had that fucking 6-foot coffin with your 2 fucking turntables in it,
yep.
and your goddamn, and then your fucking mixer in the fucking middle. You had
I
to put
still
extra
got
foam
that.
on that. Yep. And then wait, and there was no wheels on that shit. It was a
wheels
2-person job to carry that fucking shit, to hike that fucking heavy ass goddamn fucking flight case and put that shit on a fucking stand. Yes, motherfuckers don't realize that shit, bro. They have never been through that pain. Okay,
man, I'm telling you, dude.
Wait, and then you gotta have fucking however many fucking speakers you have in your goddamn place, and then I was so happy when the fucking when JBL and them started coming out with the fucking active powered speakers. You didn't have to have a fucking amp rack with a fucking 25 fucking passive speakers and fucking giant subs, and you can literally have fucking 2 15s and 2 fucking subs, and they connect in each other, and they're all fucking self-powered, and run the motherfuckers directly into the goddamn fucking outputs on the deck. And then you have, you get yourself a powered fucking booth monitor on a fucking tripod, have that there, and you good, bro. I was happy because I was no.
Trying to tell you, man.
Yeah. Bro, I feel when I start talking about DJ and shit, I feel like I feel like some old dude talking about back in my days. We had to walk 10 miles to get up to the goddamn DJ booth.
Hey, but you know what though, Sean? to be able to have to go through that though, like I said, that's a badge of honor though, man. I don't care what anybody say. Because nobody will ever understand that until you had to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, you don't know. Hey, don't talk no shit. Won't be no shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I make sure any person I learn, I made them all fucking learn how to mix by ear. Because if you can mix by fucking ear, then if you can mix and keep tracks blended, and you can do that shit fucking by ear, you can mix any format of music and make it sound good.
Anything. That's how I learned, man. I learned doing that. I learned taking 2 of the exact same songs and being able to mix them to where I could play them both together at the same time, where it sounds like it's just just the song itself, but I'm literally playing them and they're both matched.
Yeah. Bro, I'm
completely.
I'm jealous. I didn't get 2 of the same goddamn song. They gave no. I got 2 songs that were basically at the same BPMs, but they were different songs. So I could learn, the way they taught me was I had to learn the song. I had to be able to count the beats in my head and know exactly when the song was changing, and then I had to be able to blend the 2 tracks and make them play together for a minimum of 60 fucking seconds, and know exactly when the bass was going to drop out of when the beat changes were, and then they taught me to use the EQ to literally keep them blended, speed one up, slow one down, do whatever you have to do, but I had to do a fucking remix. And then they would like every single time, and then they would be like, okay, cool, we're gonna give you another song, and they would do that for like 3 or 4 fucking records. They would be all around the same BPM, and when I got good at that, then they started giving me records with different BPMs, and I had to fucking
get them
find
together,
find the tempo, get it going, match it up, keep it going. Then they threw me in. Then they started thinking, okay, cool. Now we're gonna throw you different fucking formats. All right, we're gonna give you a hip hop track, and you gotta mix it in with this fucking disco track, and then you gotta go from that disco track to this house track, and then you gotta drop from that house track into some Miami bass. Go.
Yep, that's how it is.
Yep. And and when I was able to do that, then they're like, okay, cool. Now you ready for the club.
That's how it is. You got to be able to mix a bunch of different stuff together. You just got to do it.
Yep.
And once you have the ear, I've always argued this. My argument always has been even with a sync button.
Yeah.
I don't feel you can really do it even with a sync button unless you really know how to DJ. It's just,
yep.
I don't feel you can do it. I can tell the difference. If a new guy syncs something together, it just won't sound right. It won't sound that good.
Yep.
So,
because and a lot of times you can always tell who's mixing by eye versus who's mixing by ear. Because people that mix by eye, they're just matching up fucking the waveforms. They're not listening to the actual music. The waveforms may be matched. The beats, you know, everything's lining up, but the tempo may be slightly off, or the vocals, the bass line is not matching the beats that you're bringing. Even though it says everything's matched, you're on beat. If you don't know your music and if you don't know how to learn, if you don't mix by ear, you mix by eye, your mixes sound fucking like bullshit. Like you have to do fast transition mixes every fucking time. Like that's the one compliment I get on every single one of my house sets that I play, every fucking performance I do, is the fact that people are like, bro, your fucking transitions are insane, dude. I never knew when you were fucking, so, you know, only way I knew another track was when, you know, when I saw you, you know, change off the deck for the half the time. I'm like, what the fuck, who did this remix? You got 2 tracks playing together. You're doing stuff all the time. I never knew. You can never tell. Your transitions are so smooth. And that's what, you know, that's what I prided myself on, was always making sure, because, you know, I would get my boys would fucking smack me upside the head back in the days. They hit me in fucking head with a fucking vinyl record, or smack me with a can of Groove Glide if I fucking train wrecked. So, you know, yeah, it was
business.
Yeah, I learned in the trenches, but you know what? I'm thankful for the way I learned, because now, you know, I'm apparently I'm a commodity because I can actually play like this. I'm thinking all the DJs from my era, this is how we all played. And now I'm looking at all these new kids are like, oh, yo, that's fucking bad. That's how you do that. And like I'm mixing stuff, and then I'm scratching into another thing and just doing my thing. And like, bro, how do you scratch on house music? I'm like, how do you not? What? It's the same thing. They're like, bro, you can scratch on house. I'm like, yeah,
scratch on anything.
Yeah, exactly. You can smash, you transition, you do whatever fucking. It ain't rocket science, bitch. As long as you know what the fuck you're doing, you know. Yeah. I mean, they're like, and I'm like, dude, the one guy who made that fucking popular, two black DJs who made that shit popular back in the rave days was Carl Cox and Donald Glod. You know, them motherfuckers was always, they was scratching, fucking bringing tracks in, and then another one who like actually was nominated for a Grammy and did remix tracks for Beyonce, was at the time, you know, they were a drag queen, but now they're, you know, they transitioned to a full woman, but was a producer and a DJ by the name of Honey Dijon. Honey Dijon is one of the, like, I learned so much every time back when I was promoting and I had her out to a party. She was from Chicago. She was one of the baddest fucking DJs on vinyl I had ever seen. Like, we used to have a saying, like, when Honey Dijon is done with the decks, you can take the mixer, drop it, and kick it because the shit's fucking smoking. She killed it. I have never seen, to this day, I've still never seen anyone do this. She did a quadruple backspin with house music on vinyl, on beat, and never missed a fucking beat. And she was playing tech house, like literally. Like boom, and the track was in, and then she just brought it in, and we were like, did she just, holy shit? And then one time she did it on 2 different records. She went 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, and then brought the track in. Ooh, and it was on beat, bro. I learned so much watching that fucking woman mix, bro. She did things. I mean, dude, she was making sounds that they have effects buttons for now. And when there was no effects, just using the straight up fucking the highs, mids, and lows, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. That is who I gotta say, that wasn't a DJ. She was a fucking mixologist, bro. She was a turntablist. I mean, she was someone that, like, to this day, I strive to be when I'm playing like that. You know, I try to, and she, you know, and she put on a show. You know, that was the day when people would be dancing, but they were watching the DJ, because the DJs were, you know, they're pumping, they're dancing, and then, you know, we would feel a track, we put a track on, and we feel like, fuck it, we put our headphones down, we come out in the crowd, dance for a minute, but then we knew exactly how much time we had left. Oh shit, we gotta get back, run back to the track, mix the next track in. You know? I mean, that's the era I'm from, and you know, I still do that to today, man. You know.
Skills, y'all. Skills. That's what that's called.
It's called experience, not by choice. It's called trauma. I think they call it now. I think now they refer to as trauma.
Shit, man. Speaking of DJ, what up, bro? Let's get a few tracks in.
All right, y'all. Let's get a music break going.
Happy hour.
Happy hour.
To me is very serious. Tender thought. I know into your eyes and say I love you, girl.
Yo, CA baby, West, hey yo, yeah, MC Rex. Hey, yo, what up? Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get dumb rich for myself, fuck a bitch. Raised in the gutter, I was taught how to trick. I kick game and ism is so slick. It's a blessing that I even exist. Trying to manifest my dreams and revenue streams. Lexus with the sun rubbed down to feel the breeze. Ratchet bitches in the bottle with Hennessy. I pop my collar, I know that they feeling me. I'm connected, don't make me your enemy. Legendary. Speak on me for the centuries. I keep it playing. I guess it's a Cali thing. Authentic. Not a script on your TV screen. See me with 40 midgets up in the limousine. Put your mind to it, you can do anything. Put your mind to it, you can do anything. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get Benjamins. I ain't living like this. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get filthy rich off of talking my shit. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get Benjamins. I ain't living like this. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get. Let's go. Filthy rich off of talking my shit. My whole life I've been broke. I'm out for the dough, cause that shit be crushing my soul. But I got flows and I'm destined to blow up. I got bars, I don't need no luck. So pass me a 40 and let's get drunk. If you love the West Coast, throw your fucking dubs up. If the bitch out of pocket, tell that hoe to shut up. Keep it moving, kick rocks, fly shits forever and never stops. I'm like the mayor when I walk in my city blocks, popping out from the ghetto. Who would have thought that I would chase my dreams and make it happen? Hood famous, fuck going platinum, respected by the real ones in my city. I'm tapped in, that's a fact. I ain't lying, I acting, gotta keep it 1,000. I was hit to the action. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get Benjamins. I ain't living like this. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get filthy rich off of talking my shit. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get Benjamins. I ain't living like this. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get filthy rich off of talking my shit.
That's loud.
Yeah. Your friendly neighborhood player partner. Al Capone up in this bitch.
Yeah, Buddy Mark, you know we in.
Insane Empire. Rocking with my nigga HCD Ring. My nigga Jay Fetty.
AG.
Road team, nigga.
Talk about it. I'ma get it done. I follow this nigga that make my son. Just cause you got a gun, bet you won't shoot. That's China money. We really getting loot. Mad cause you got the boot. Where were you when the rent was due? Online, telling on crew. Despicable how you hitting hoes. Paperwork thought nobody knows. Hitters pull up, white bike froze. That's the path you chose. I'm nothing to play with just cause I stayed lit. No more words, you can save it. Top came off the game, no smoky weather. I'm a nice guy, turned into predator. Know how to get you. Keep on shining. That success gon' kill you like I did bitch vagina. Really go in. Dug that ditch, just waiting for you to fall in. I'm always winning. Yeah, they talking spicy, spit ghost pepper. Once you go there, I'ma never let up. Nigga, shut up. You know I'm official. We can throw them hands, don't need no pistol. Heard you talking spicy, spit that ghost pepper. Once you go there, I'ma never let up. Nigga, shut up. You know I'm official. We can throw them hands, don't need no pistol. Yeah.
I keep a Glock on me. Niggas try to run up on me, I'ma rock on me. If I go down, my niggas got the bond money. Niggas talking on the net, boys mad funny. Say 10 toes down. Keep to myself, I don't fuck with you clowns. I'm all about wealth. Playing with ring, that's bad for your health. Heard the boy done, put his ass on the shelf. Yeah, I'm the only nigga with an 8-city piece. Going reach for it, I'ma let the city speak. Heard he speaking on my name, but you niggas weak. Shout out Fashion Over Man's got a nigga freak. I fell off and came back all in a week. I don't really give a fuck if you feeling me. I know niggas got dreams about killing me. Cause they know I kill shit, let a nigga eat. Damn, act like us, but they used to be fans. Shoot like Kobe when I'm ever in a jam. Cut niggas off wasn't part of the plan. Niggas act sus, gotta get to the band. Yeah, yeah. Shoot like Kobe while I'm ever in a jam. Cut niggas off wasn't part of the plan. Niggas act sus, gotta get to the band.
Talking spicy, spit ghost pepper. Once you go there, I'ma never let up. Niggas shut up. You know I'm official. We can throw them hands, don't need no pistol. Heard you talking spicy, spit that ghost pepper. Once you go there, I'ma never let up. Niggas shut up. You know I'm official. We can throw them hands, don't need no pistol. Yeah.
From the chrome piece to the dome piece. Then I'm sliding out to your home piece. I don't need nothing from you bitch niggas. I'm striking through with my own piece. That's right. 5 pounds of pressure from the index. Wow. Put this bitch out like Windex. I might pop you, then your man next. Nigga game tighter than some spandex. Motherfucker flexing like a Bowflex. Might fuck your sister, then your whole neck. I'll burn your nigga to the gravestone. Used to push product through the project.
Like, hi, my name is Trailblazer like Dame is. Never chase fame shameless. 10 toes down so I navigate the game quick. Mouthpiece stay updated cause I'm adapting to changes. Stay laced up, watch the snakes. Yeah, bruh, in the game called an audible play. Set, huh? Never want to shut up and dribble. I run up the middle and score every time, but you ain't like me, nigga. So stand up, salute me. Let me smell the flowers while I'm here. No fake love groupies. We can throw them hands if you talking spicy. Flexing on the gram, try to beat him in. Nigga, shut up. Goofy.
Talking spicy, spit ghost pepper. Once you go there, I'ma never let up. Niggas shut up. You know I'm official. We can throw them hands, don't need no pistol. Heard you talking spicy, spit that ghost pepper. Once you go there, I'ma never let up. Niggas shut up. You know I'm official. We can throw them hands, don't need no pistol. Yeah.
Right now. Right now. See, baby, I be going through depression, need some head right now. I've been drinking too much, so I can't bust right now. Bubble bath, sugar strawberry in the tub right now. Tongue kissing like what right now? We can't pretend like we end up right now. Nigga, I been staying out of drama. Caught a restraining order from a bitter baby mama. These niggas acting like bitches, and I don't give a fuck. Fuck with me, little daddy, I'll put a finger in your butt. Ass make more money than pussy, don't push me. I ain't talking about pussy, I'm talking my boy pussy right now. Right now. Nigga, I'm impatient. Right now.
Hold on, cuz what the fuck you talking about? You niggas rich, so they finna take that pussy route. And nowadays, I can't tell what they really about. I want my cousin in the biz, so we making ends. Niggas be acting like they with it, but they gon' pretend. Put that money in my hand, ain't no 2010s. Yeah, I pulled up with her, but I left with her friends. Shoot threes like Steph Curry, bitch, I'm in the win. All I need is fucking money, I don't need no friends. All I got around me is my brothers, keep my circle thin. All these bitches wanna do is wanna set you up. All these niggas tryna do, they tryna wet you up. I ain't really got no time, I'm tryna get a bug. All you niggas act like bitches, all you niggas slut. Fuck with me, you gotta be a woman of your word. Can't fuck with hoes because they fly away just like a bird. I need a bag in my hand, bitch, understand. Nigga by me like Osama bin Laden, bitch, I'm the man. Do what you want, what it be, gotta keep it G. And I ain't fucking with no fakes, keep it buck with me. The roles versa, cause you niggas really act like hoes. These niggas fiends tryna ask me where the fucking blow. Then flip the pack to my cousin, now it's time to go. Right now, moving fast, we ain't moving slow.
Right now. See, baby, I been going through depression, need some head right now. I've been drinking too much, so I can't bust right now. Bubble bath, sugar strawberry in the tub right now. Tongue kissing like what right now? We can't pretend like we end up right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Boy, DJ Rowe.
Bella, Bella.
You already know we got Jay Petty in the building. DJ Sean and Najee.
Hey, yo, Rizal. Yeah, DJ Rowe. I brought up in a second, man. I'm gonna share my screen, bro, and I'm gonna show you what that interface of Record Box looks like. I just opened up on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen.
You want me to send you the
Oh yeah, yeah. You
gotta
gotta
send you the whatchamacallit. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta. You can just enable me.
Hold on. All right, you are the host.
Okay. See it. Bam.
I want to see this.
Here you go. This is the interface right here, bro.
Oh, okay.
And see, check it. See, look, you got all these things here that you can do. Like, let's make that. Move this bar over here. But okay, so check it. You got all this stuff you can do right here. Like if you want to pull up your effects pads, you know, your beat pads right here. You've got, you've got boom. Here's your lighting functions that you can add in right there. All right. You go, oh, let me hit my effects. Bam. All your effects you can set, and these are all be mapped, right? But then you can play with or without a controller or decks. You can do this. You can mix everything. You can change your views. You can do a 2-deck, horizontal the way you was doing, and you can do the vertical. You can even go 4 decks, same way.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, and then check it out. Check this out. If you look over here, so if I'm gonna turn there's a mixer on and stuff, turn that off. You can do I'll go into my preferences here, right here, and you got my audio preferences and stuff. But I can go look DVS function. This is controlling fucking turntables right here, so I can calibrate my turntables. I go into my advanced function. I've got my library sync, my extensions. Oh, okay. Oh, track separation. I can customize my track separation if I'm playing video, if I'm spinning videos, I can do videos. Boom, lyrics. If I wanted to analyze the lyrics of the song and put them across on a video, I can do that, and then control lighting too. So they made it kind of an all-in-one type deal, bro. There's so much. The software has enabled so much stuff that you can do, and you even got functions like this. Like, okay, let's say you want to take a break for a minute and stuff. You can literally go over here to this auto mix window, and you can create a playlist, and you can drop that into the auto mix thing, and then tell it to fade for you. So you can literally, if you put a couple sets, and you want to do something, if you got to go to the bathroom or something, you can literally put an auto mix and have it go and set it to auto mix, and it'll fade the tracks in and out, and it'll beat match for you and do the shit. So you can go do your thing, and then when you're done, you just come back. Oh, turn off auto mix. Okay, I'm gonna turn it back off. Boom. Let me get back on my decks and keep going.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, they got it. It's got a lot of fucking shit in here that's useful, especially as a DJ. Because the cool thing is also is like it shows you like, okay, for example, I'm gonna just grab a track here, and I'm gonna show you something like how it breaks down a track. So if I went into this right here, and I grabbed the Stephanie Mills track and I put it up in here. See, look how it breaks everything down. I can key sync, or I can beat match sync. And here's the breakdown and stuff. I still got my jog, I got my jog wheel stuff. I can set my cue points. Now, the cool thing, like setting your cue points, and this is performance mode. It's also got for when you're getting ready to go out to the club, you switch to export mode. Now, export mode, it just gives you this. This is how you set your cue points on all your tracks. You can set them in performance mode and it'll save them, or you can literally just go all through all your tracks. Okay, I want this one to start here. Okay, this one, Beyonce, Evelyn King, I'm gonna check this track. I'm gonna put this up here. Okay, nope, I'm gonna bring this over here. Here's where the bass line is right here. I'm gonna put that right there, and boom, and you can set your hot cue points. Now everything is saved. When you export it, it's gonna save those cue points. And they're going to populate. So whenever you plug your drive and all that stuff, it's going to be there. Now, here's the crazy thing. If you're playing on Record Box and you're out in the club and you set a live cue point on the CDJ, it saves that cue point. I come back, I bring it here, I plug it in, I re-import the fucking playlist off my drive back into here. All the cue points I did live in the club are now back in here.
Man, that is sweet.
Yeah. So
I like that, dude.
yeah, there's a reason, and you can even rate your tracks, and you got like different views. I have some of the views cut out, but I mean, I could do things like I want to see like my views. I can go there, show my artwork, or I want to customize. Where's that? One of these things is I can actually customize my views and tell it how I want it to show my stuff. There's it's so customizable on what you can do in this. You can even set a preview mode where it shows you like, it'll show you a preview of the waveform.
Man,
like on over here in there. And you know what? And I organize all my shit by BPMs because that's why I know what I'm doing. You can organize by genre, you can do your stuff, and then like you can do it by playlist, but then also it takes all your stuff and you can go in here, click in and hit collection. Now it shows all your shit, all your playlists and the tracks, and organize them. And I can organize my entire collection by BPM. Now I'm scrolling down. I have all the playlists from every playlist. And at any given time, I can just click collection, go over here, click on this right here in the search button, type in a track, boom, and it'll find it. And it'll pull up every single version of it.
Wow.
Artist, name, everything. So yeah, there's a reason why motherfuckers switch to record box, bro. There be reasons,
Yeah, record box. That's badass, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all ill with this. One day I'm gonna be able to.
Cool. All right. So how do I hand this back to you?
I'll take it.
Okay, cool.
Take it. Let me see if I can take it from you. Hold on. There you go.
Stop sharing. Cool. Yeah, all you had to do in that thing, you could actually hit, like, you didn't have to make me a host. All you had to do was click in that one dial thing and said, make it so multiple participants can share.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you go up to where the host button is, it's in that menu bar. But you'll see it says, only one person can share at a time. Or if you want to make it so that multiple people could share, then that's when you would do click okay, multiple people can share.
Okay. Oh yeah, didn't even know that. Right on.
Hey, learn something every day.
Hey, we use that shit for board meetings and shit all the goddamn time for work. So yeah. All right, so I figure a way for me to pass down some knowledge and shit, and then you can and you can also record your set right in record box. You can play and hit the record button. You set your destination, boom, and it'll record it for you. Record your set, and there's an option from when you're set. You can tell it to, like, if you record a set, you can tell it to export that track list from your set into an XML format, and it'll export it, so you can put it in like a text file or like an Excel file, something. If you're uploading those tracks to a site, or people want to know what tracks is, because it'll timestamp it. It'll say this track, start time, end time, without the entire mix. So it'll timestamp all your stuff. Your whole set.
That's dope.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a reason why Pioneers become like the industry standard, and they're slowly creeping up, because they're taking a lot of the stuff that people were complaining about with all the other DJ softwares and with each revision trying to fix those things. And their major competition was Serato. So what's the best way to fucking take out your competition? You merge with them.
Yeah, figure out what they do. Yeah.
You acquire and you take
that's what we do when we got a problem with the next company. We got more money, we buy them.
Yeah, you buy them, you acquire them, you take the best things from their product and you add that into your own.
Mm-hmm.
And since they already own the industry when it comes to fucking hardware, that's why, because you ever notice, like, motherfuckers go into a club, right? And there's like, back in the days before, when it was, the Pioneer mixer with the Techniques, Rain had to have that fucking box. And then eventually the mixers came out. Before Rain came out with their own mixer, they had, the Pioneer came out with that Pioneer mixer that had the record box built into it. And then Rain came out with their mixer. So then there was a little bit of a battle between. That's where why they had that falling out during those years, is because Rain was not supposed to release a fucking mixer. Rain was supposed to stick to the software and stuff, but they were not supposed to compete with Pioneer and have a product that was, you know, and when they did, when they released that one Rain mixer that had it built in, because Rain was only supposed to release just the fucking interface boxes along with their software and the control records. But when Rain decided, oh, we can put out our own mixer, that's where Kleiner said, oh, okay, you want to come out with your own mixer? Well, fine. We'll come out with our own goddamn software. And we're going to start being proprietary and we're going to stop supporting your shit.
Damn. That's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that DJ shit down.
Hey, but you know what? I ain't gonna lie though. Pioneer equipment costs a little more, but that shit is like a brick, bro. That shit runs for fucking ever. I have the flagship fucking controller, the DDJ SZ. That motherfucker was released. I got that shit in 2012, 2013. I'm still spinning on it today. Still works flawlessly with all the software, everything. It was the first controller that was released on the market that you could plug 2 laptops in. It was the first. It was their flagship fucking controller, and it still works like a fucking charm. I use it for all my fucking gigs. I record all my shows on it. It's great.
Ooh wee.
So yeah. At the time, that mixer, when the controller, when it came out, that shit was like, $3,500, $4,000 and shit. Like now you can get the SD. They don't even make them the SDs anymore. You get a fucking SD like used and shit for fucking maybe like $1,500, $1,000 right now. But that shit runs like a brick. The Pioneer still continually releases firmware updates for it. So it'll work with their fucking software because they understand buying Pioneer equipment is an investment.
Okay.
Like I had a pair of Pioneer headphones, DJ headphones. My first pair, because dude, I was going through headphones like every 2-3 months. They was dying shit, dropping out. Fucking, I was at the point where I would go to a gig in a club and I would have 3 pairs of headphones with me. I have my main ones, I have my backup ones, and I have my fucking emergency headphones. All right. Bro, I wasted so much money on fucking headphones, and then I bit the bullet. I dropped $200 on a pair of fucking Pioneer headphones. Those motherfucking headphones lasted me 9 years.
Ooh, that's good. That's real
9
good.
years. The sound was still going. The quality was still there. The only reason I had to upgrade to those headphones was because the fucking strap, the shit started fucking falling apart, bro. My shit was held together by fucking gaff tape, bro. but the sound quality never faded. The sound quality was there. It was just the physical pieces started to fucking just fall apart, bro, from just years and years and years of use. But those headphones saw fucking music festivals. Those headphones saw fucking goddamn Miami Music Festival, a fucking Winter Music Conference. They saw fucking those headphones saw a goddamn fucking Ultra Music Festival when I was playing out there. Those headphones traveled and they lasted and they finally fell apart. Like I'd say I didn't upgrade. I had to finally upgrade to new headphones in October of 2021. So. And then I went with the next pair of Pioneer headphones. I dropped $200 on these, and these motherfuckers are like sweat proof. They're fucking designed because they have an entire line of fucking DJ headphones, and their headphones now are no joke. I recommend them if you spinning, bro. You want to look into the Pioneer fucking headphones. There's like I think I have the HD5s. I think there's like an HD, which is the step down, but like the flagship one, like the most expensive one, those motherfuckers are like $500. The next one down that I have is like $250, which is what I got. And yeah, these things, these things are rock solid. These things have been dropped, kicked, stepped on, punted, fucking, you name it. My dog grabbed the bag and was, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? And she dropped them and shit. But, dude, these headphones, but what's best about with these ones, they fucking sweat resistant, bro.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And dude, cause yeah. I go through headphones like it's crazy,
bro.
So I'm gonna have to do it, man. You should be a spokesman for Pioneer, bro.
No, look at this shit. Look at this shit right here. Look at these right here, bro.
You make me want to get them now,
dude. No, seriously. Look at these motherfuckers right here. These are motherfuckers. These things are fucking like rocks, dude. You got your swivel and shit. They fold up nice. You know, one ear flip, all stuff. The sound quality on these is next level. And you understand, it took me so long till I finally fucking bit the bullet. I was like, man, I ain't gonna spend that much on those goddamn headphones. After about my 10th pair of fucking headphones, I'm like, man, I should have spent that money in those fucking headphones right from the beginning. Because I spent like 3 times the amount that these headphones cost replacing headphones constantly. When I should have just bit the bullet right from the beginning, spent the $200, got those headphones, and never had an issue.
So you don't try like stuff like Beats by Dre's or Skull Candy or stuff
bro,
like
no,
that?
fuck that. Bro, I've tried all those and none of the audio quality compares to the fucking Pioneer DJ headphones, bro. Like the
Hey, he need sponsorship, Pioneer. Y'all need to tap in with
like,
Sean, man.
no, like seriously, and I just speak from experience, bro, because dude, I was playing, residencies and clubs, playing gigs all over. Dude, my headphones have been through fucking like them motherfuckers are war veterans, okay?
That's how it's supposed to be. Really working.
My headphones damn near smacked a bitch, okay? So, hey, I like that old, what was it, the old Timex saying, Timex slogan, takes a licking and keeps on ticking. That's these motherfuckers. Yeah, that's these motherfucking headphones, bro, because they can take a beating and still keep on, tweaking. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got an idea though for y'all. You know,
what's that?
I always wanted to do. I know y'all seen the movie Juice, right? I always wanted to have a DJ battle off, and then like we have a certain amount of people in here that'll be non-DJs, that'll be judges, and then we'll get probably 4 DJs in here, and then you guys will have sets. Where you can play, like, you know how DJ Bro play a few songs, you'll have that amount of time to throw a set on, and then it will go like 3 rounds, and then see who wins. And
I'll do that for fun. I don't mind.
I'll personally give them a special prize, probably some rare ass fucking sneakers that you probably can't get nowhere.
Nice. I don't fuck around and I dropped my mouse hit the floor and fucking piece of my mouse then went somewhere. I'm like, shit, I had to put the battery back in. I'm like, fuck, where's the bottom of it? Fuck. My floor, I got this black mat on the fucking floor and my mouse is black. So I'm being careful rolling my chair around because I don't want to be rolling here.
You don't want to roll over.
Fuck. Like, fuck. But yeah, my buddy used to do something like that. He did. He ran a live show called "So You Think You Can DJ." And he used to travel around, and cats would come on there, and they had cats on like turntable stuff like that, and they cover the beat counters, and they would give them 4 songs. They would literally give them 4 songs, so there's no sing, but and they watched them live, and they're like, okay, and it was judged by, and it was like round, so everyone had the same 4 songs, so people had to create, and it was. How can you mix? How good are you? And it would be different formats. They start off, okay, here's 4 hip hop tracks, 4 random tracks. No one knew what the tracks were. And you were given the tracks right then and there. All right, here's 4 house tracks. Okay, here's 4 fucking pop tracks. Okay, here's 4 fucking trap tracks. And you had to go. And then at the end, it was like, all right, cool. Now, the next tier, all right, next group, all right, cool. Now we're gonna give you 4 random tracks. They could be and they'd be from multiple genres, and you gotta fucking mix them, and you gotta do it fucking live. And you had to do
that'd be a dope show. That'd be a dope show.
Yeah, my buddy used to do that shit all the time.
Why don't we create a podcast called DJ Battle? Like how they do fucking rappers. What is it called? Were they verses?
Yeah.
DJ verse.
Yep. Yeah. Well, the hard part about that is because you're not live, you can't control motherfuckers using technology and shit. That's the one issue, because if you live and everyone's on the same playing field, everyone's level, everyone's using the same equipment, it's one after the other. versus if you're doing it live on a podcast. You know, some cat could be on turntable, some cat could be on
I
like the
agree.
latest thing, on the latest and greatest controller and shit, and he could just push a button and start doing some wicked ass shit, and it's literally the AI doing that shit for him. He ain't doing shit. He just fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, something like that, Fetty. We'd have to do live. We'd have to go and do that. We have to set that up in a way to do it live.
Yeah, that's the
or
only
even if
way
we
to do
did it live and then broadcasted it live.
Yeah, that's
you could do
the
it
way
like
you do
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
like a live show, like not like do a podcast. I mean,
Yeah,
they
no,
do
yeah.
it
We could
streaming
simulcast that.
live.
Yeah. So what we could do is you could use we could do that new version of OBS and stuff, and you could have like your multi cameras and stuff with camera angles, and you could use OBS to push that out through the podcast, and that way you can switch through camera angles and switch it, and and go and cut to different scenes, so you can catch the person, and you can do a box in a box, so the person's on the decks with their face, and then you have one camera shooting down on the deck so people can watch their hands, another one shooting them from this angle, one from shooting this angle, one shooting so they can see the crowd and stuff and how people are getting into it, and you just cut and paste, pop, and do that shit fucking live. You create different scenes based with those different camera angles in the OBS software, and then you have them preloaded. So you just be like, okay, you have one, and it shows in one monitor what's on, and then in the next box, which you're going to cut to the next scene. All right, cool. All right, we got scene 1 playing. All right, cool. All right, ready? And 3, 2, 1. We're queuing up scene 2. You see what it's going, and switch feed now. Boom, switch is over. But yeah, that would be a fucking tight ass.
That'll be fun, man.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. Definitely.
Yeah, because then you test cats, because then cats like, oh, I'm a turntable. I spend, okay, cool, sweet. You know what? We're gonna put you on this. We're gonna put you on a deck where everyone's gonna be on the same fucking playing field, and you don't get to know the tracks until you hop on. All right, here's your 4 fucking tracks. Here they are, and go.
I think we created something real different tonight. That'd be a fun ass thing to watch, man. Not a DJ, but I sure love watching.
Especially when you doing something like that, and you take cats out of their comfort zone, because you make them play different fucking formats. So a person who's a hip hop DJ can know hip hop up and down and stuff, but because they're used to playing within a certain tempo, a certain beat structure. You take that same cat and you're like, all right, cool. Now you got to mix fucking jungle. They're like, what the fuck? You take a house head and you make a mixed trap, and they're like, the fuck? Then you fuck all their heads up, and then you be like, all right, now, bitch, now you got to mix dance hall, or you throw some fucking reggaeton up in there. Here's your 4 fucking reggaeton tracks. Give us your best mix. How you gonna make them sound? It's like, oh shit.
You actually create on the spot to do something like.
Yeah, dude, it's literally like a rap battle where they would get like in the old back in the lyricist days and shit, like back when we was coming up, when the cats, when it wasn't about just tearing each other down, fucking rap battling, when it was 2 cats that came up to the mic and they'd be like, all right, here's the 5, you got 5 words, you got to incorporate these 5 words into your fucking rap, you got fucking and you have this amount of time for your verse to be, but you gotta freestyle off the dome, and here's your 5 random fucking words, and motherfuckers, each one would have the same 5 words, and it was whoever could do that shit, and then and then it's the next round, boom, and each time you had whoever the 2 cats were against, so you'd have your tiers, but each pair that was battling had their own 5 words, so there was no, these are the 5 words, and the first 2 battle, and meanwhile, other sets of groups are like, okay, those are the words I can prep for my set. No, bitch, you get 5 new words, and it's who incorporated those.
Hey, you gotta put it together, man. We gotta sit down and talk about it.
Yeah,
and get it done.
Dude, that kind of program is fucking easy. I do that shit in my fucking sleep. Because that's just bringing up old shit. That's just me going, oh, okay, you know what? How can I fuck with these motherfuckers? Here, I remember this. There it is. You remember? I don't know if y'all remember this shit. Remember when it was a fucking, it was a radio show, and they had Biggie and fucking Eminem was on there, and they weren't battling, but they were just kind of lyrically fucking going, and the guy was just throwing out random words, and they had to incorporate the word in the middle, like, and they would be rapping, and they would just be in the middle of them rap. The guy would be like, peanut butter, fucking train station, and while they were rapping, they would have to take that word and put it into their fucking verse.
That's some different shit right there.
Yeah. And bro, and hearing the difference in the styles was sick as fuck though, because Eminem, Eminem, that motherfucker's a lyricist and shit, and Biggie, Biggie innovated his own fucking styles of hip hop. But hearing both of them, like, their different kinds of freestyling, hearing them be able to take the words that were given and incorporate those like on the spot, like, that's like being in basketball. That's like I'm being on the court playing, and a motherfucker just ran. You going one way, and all of a sudden the ball falls off, and a motherfucker randomly just tosses you a pass from a direction, and you got to fucking go off of it.
Exactly. Yep.
I know Ro been working today, man. He's tired tonight, so I think we're gonna end it a little early tonight, man. I appreciate everybody for viewing tonight. And, we got DJ Shine and DJ Ro on this motherfucker tonight. And I'm sure if you a DJ and you view this, man, you're gonna appreciate it, because he dropped some gems.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, just trying to do my part, man. Because luckily for me, I had cats back in my days, who basically like took me under their wing and showed me shit. I mean, how many people out there can say that they got pointers from motherfucking Tony Humphries? Tony Humphries was one of the black disco fucking DJs who was there in Sheffield Park when they took all the disco records and took them to Sheffield Park, and they blew them up, and fucking house music went, and disco was dead and house music was fucking born. Back then it was called jack music, and it was super fucking underground. He was one of the original fucking DJs, bro. He's old as fuck, right? Old ass black guy, still out playing, still producing shit. But yeah, dude, I've actually opened for fucking Tony Humphries. I got pointers from fucking one of the Godfather. He was up there with Frankie Knuckles, bro. So, got pointers from the OOGs and shit. So, I was lucky enough. So anytime, when DJs hit me up and they want stuff, I'm more than happy to pass on the knowledge, because, I can't take this shit to my grave, and it's no good. It ain't doing no good sitting up in my fucking head. If motherfuckers want to ask me, if they want to know, I'll teach them, motherfucker. I'll show them shit.
That's a good way to be. I'm the same way, Sean. Yeah, you can't take it with you, man. So spread it. You know what I'm saying?
Because why am I gonna hold on to knowledge that because I can't play everywhere all the goddamn time. I want the next generation to have the knowledge that was bestowed upon me. I want to be able to listen to tracks and shit and hear people's mixes and be like, oh, that's on point. I don't want to hear mixes being like, what the fuck are they doing? Why? Who the fuck taught this motherfucker? No. I want to pay it forward,
Well, it should be. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Sean, can you tell everybody, if they want to get a hold of you, what your IG is, your Facebook and whatnot?
Yeah. You can catch me, DJ Sean Bassett on my Facebook. If you check, you can catch me. If you look up on hearthis.at, you catch me, DJ Sean Bassett, DJ Sean Bass. You can also catch on Instagram. I'm at DJ Sean B. I got my radio show is Dirty Bass Mix Show / Dirty Bass Sessions. It's on My House Radio FM every fucking Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's a global show. It's on the station. It's also plays on we got on over 100 affiliates. Everybody from fucking Roku to Apple TV to radio.net, radio.com. All of them co-broadcast our shit across the world. And so my show plays at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard, and then also plays a replay again from 5 to 7 p.m.
Nice.
This time on Pacific Standard. So
cool, yo.
I am Jay Fetty, man. You can find me JayFeddy, or you can find me on Instagram FEDY2700, or you can get my music on all digital platforms, J-FEDY. As well with all my music videos, and make sure you tune in to CMC California Music Channel. They will be playing some of our music this week. Outro and BET Jam. Make sure you requesting those videos. So, hey, happy hour.
Happy hour. Yeah. Raw 60 million on Instagram and Roselle Joyner on Facebook. All right, y'all. That's a wrap.
Yo, hey, Ro, before we go, man, have you heard that that MC Henry Mack, that white boy?
Nah.
Bruh. Just that's all I gotta say. You need to look him up on IG. It goes by H Mac or Henry Mack. He is one of the baddest lyricists I've seen.
I'm gonna check him out.
Like, he just recently did a thing for the promoting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new one, and he's on there with a bunch of the stars. And Ice Cube is on there. He went down the line and had each one of these people that were there give him a random word, and he kicked a fucking live freestyle off the fucking dome, incorporated every single one of their fucking random words, and didn't miss a beat, didn't stutter. I mean, his shit was so good. Cube gave this motherfucker props. He's like, yo, that shit was off the dome. That shit was fire. He goes, this guy is the truth right here. That is one of the hardest things that any MC can ever do. And he did it flawlessly. He's like, Cube was like, this is the man right here. This is who you need to watch.
Oh, I'm gonna check that out. Henry Mack or H Mac. Okay.
Yeah. Look him up, dude. And you're gonna be like, oh, like, bro, he became a social media sensation because he would just kick freestyle raps for people and have them on the street. And he have his phone and he just drop a beat and he have someone filming him and he just say, hey, give me like 5 random words. And he would just fucking just rip a nasty freestyle, bro.
That's dope. I'm gonna have to check him out. I'm definitely gonna have to check him out.
Yeah. Check him out. And the next time we talk, like, send me a message after you check that fool out, bro.
I definitely will.
Yeah. Send me a message. Like, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can find a link and I'm gonna shoot it to you on Facebook Messenger, bro. But you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna check them out. That'll work.
All right.
All right, y'all.